Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Well, this is a bit late for my recording. League of Legends can suck sometimes. Yeah. I play a bit of League. I'm a leaguer. Yeah, and this is one of the few times I'll push myself to be at least somewhat cheerful. And honestly, it's just kind of tiring. Playing League with a guy who gets tilted if even the slightest thing goes wrong, and I'm worried about him. If I didn't know him, I'd be worried about him going out and destroying his computer when things went really bad. Or something more severe, who knows? Yeah. It can be fun when things go well, but when it doesn't, you gotta take it in stride. And if you don't know how to do that, stop playing. Just learn how to take it in stride. You have to. I need to remind myself to talk to this guy about this. Yeah. Again, who knows? He might think that because I just logged off without just logged off somewhat abruptly after saying goodbye. I'm no longer his friend. He's a cool friend when he's not wallowing in self-pity. And such, or just yelling and screaming in anger. Unfortunately, this guy doesn't know how not to do that. He can be cool, but it's too easy for him to get either horribly angry or horribly depressed. He feels like he can't get friends, but that's not true. He can get friends. He's good at making friends. He's also good at forcing them to hate him. Today has not been the best of days. Though the most of the downer is just dealing with my League of Legends friend. In any case, the rest of the day, let's see here. Went to work. Apparently, I had a bit of an off day, so I was missing a bunch of more. I was just missing more stuff than usual. And apparently, some of my coworkers, there was so much anger. They were so frustrated. Not just at me, but just in general, partially at me, but mostly just in general, that my third coworker decided to go grab me and take me to work on something else. Yeah. And that's when the day slightly picked up. Yeah, got a bit calmer. Actually, the guy from yesterday actually apologized for how he reacted, so that was a good thing. Let's see. Yeah. After that, waited around, didn't do the chores that I needed to. Made some supper of leftover pancakes. Thanks, and then went out for groceries. Groceries and then League. I'll explain my frustration with my friend, but and we just played a couple of normal games where he got extremely angry because all of our teammates were idiots except for in one game. And then we decided to play a 1v1. The unspoken rule of 1v1s, of our 1v1s. He wins or he quits. I don't want to complain about him, but he makes it so easy. I know he can be cool. I enjoy hanging out with him when he's cool, but for us, it's so easy for him to stop being cool. Yo. Yesterday I kind of realized that I have an easy tendency to drift to the deep topics, so I don't know. I need to actually start better planning these, making what the topics I'm gonna talk on are. Maybe have a list that'll only yeah. I don't know. Just throw together a list of topics that if I can't think of something, I'll pop up and do them one at a time. Cross them off as the days go by. Yeah, sure. Talk about planning. Or, I don't know. Sure, go with it. Planning. What can I say about planning as a topic? It's important, I guess. Yeah. To make a plan is to know what is necessary. If you don't have a plan, then that means you don't know what you need to do. You really don't know anything of what needs to happen. The most basic of plan is you need to wash a dog. So, the plan, wash it. If your plan is to wash the dog, that means at least you know what's happening. You just don't know the steps. Stupid memory coming up. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Plans can be pretty important. Like, you can make it up as you go along, but at least basically the core principle of a plan is to know what has to happen. If you wing it, you're learning as you go along. If you make a plan beforehand, that means you have enough pieces of the puzzle to be able to put it together. Yeah. Planning can be used in more than just. Well, planning can be used in literally everything. Relationships, entertainment, YouTube, creating YouTube content. Yeah. Yeah. I guess my plan now is to ask my girlfriend for any advice on topics, because these vlogs would be probably a bit more boring without these topics that I talk about. Yeah. I really don't have much self-esteem when it comes to YouTube yet. Oh well, I know I'll get better, my girlfriend's told me. Yeah, I also reference her a lot in these Well, she is important, anyway, at this point. I plan to spend a long time with her. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, to plan is to understand. If you do not understand, you cannot plan. If you plan to understand, well, that's just basic logic. In any case, planning is important. Planning is something that I might start doing a bit more, at least starting come the weekends when I actually have. Start at some point when I actually take time to plan my stuff. Yeah, we shall see. Yeah. I guess it's a good time to end. Right. Who? Awkward. It's the random poet. The man who's in a slump. Signing out. And that's not my ending catchphrase. Yeah. In any case, later.